Have you ever felt like you were focusing on 5 things at once and getting nowhere on any of them? Did you know that we as humans get farther in less time if we focus on one thing and see it through to completion? This applies double to entrepreneurs across the board, including music entrepreneurs like yourself. Independent artists who want to make music a full-time career need to master this in order to make sure that things are getting done and you're making progress in your career. Now, before I start focusing on today's topic, I want you to focus on that subscribe button because that is important. It helps you, it helps me, everybody's happy. So in past years, multitasking was a badge of honor or a badge of courage, a battle wound, so to speak. If you didn't multitask, you weren't really setting out to do things. But from what I understand, and I could be wrong, but from what I understand, multitasking is technically impossible and a myth for the human brain. So it helps us to focus on one thing at a time because that's technically all the brain can really do. As musicians, we can take this knowledge and this advice and apply it to anything we'd consider a product or service inside your artist brand. New music, new cover artwork, new merch, working on your subscription service like Patreon, doing live show promotion, creating new fan experiences. The list goes on. So what I mean by this is when you're ever creating a brand new product or service or experience or thing to sell or to give to your fans, make sure that you are intentionally focused on this thing 100% because it'll not happen if you're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little squirrel. Giving it everything you have ensures or increases its chance of succeeding. If you build multiple things at once, you will be more often less successful, unfortunately. Damn it, that's squirrel again. To break it down a little bit more, let's say, for example, you were launching 2 products at once or 2 services for your fans. Now, each of those projects is only getting 50% of your attention. If you were doing 3 products, that'll yield 33% each of your attention. 4 projects will garner 25% of your attention. And the more you add, the worse it gets. Don't be a jack of all trades in this case. Be a master of one, not a master of none. This puts a little bit of a new perspective on Metallica's Master of Puppets because, you know, a lot of puppets, one puppet. Yeah, no? Never mind. So if you want to ensure that your new album you're releasing is going to be successful or at least reach some of the goals or get you closer to some of the goals that you set for this release, make a plan to build your audience, offer pre-release updates, and create a group of people eagerly awaiting your release while you're recording. At this time, nothing else should be on your plate while focusing on your audience and the success of that release. Not new merch, not the live show tour, not focusing a lot on social media. I don't know, whatever the case is. Try to maintain, like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to record, I'm going to give updates, I'm going to build the audience with this, and we're going to release it. That is a lot in itself. And the same goes for, say, merch, as another example. If you're designing new gear, get your audience involved and focus on them and the product to ensure that the demand is there when you launch it. People want to kind of feel like they're included in the process. Like, how can they help? Maybe you're holding a contest that says, hey, look, design my new merch. Get involved. Someone can be super proud to have said, I submitted that design, that artist chose it, and now it's all over the region or all over the nation or all over the world on their hoodies, on their mouse pads, on their whatever. That is super cool for them. So remember, the more love you give one thing at a time, the more successful each of those products will be on their own. And that creates a compounding interest or a compounding of success over time. If you found today's video super helpful, super focused, super awesome, focus on hitting that like button right now. Once you've done that, then click the subscribe button. And then once you're done that, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And then after that, I will see you on the next video.